BTC.
Yeah, next to the BTC. It's not far.
Well, the first thing I noticed, they seem to got a little bit more water.
Why?
More water for the grass. It's like LSU or something.
So you have to drop by here.
They say to go in there. I don't know a specific name. I'm like,
Saan na yung parking?
I think.
Ano ba that, Han?
Okay, the Manila American Cemetery, the largest of 24 cemeteries built and administered by the American Battle Monuments Commission, both in area and number of graves. 16,636 military dead of the United States of America from World War II rest here, alongside 517 Philippine nationals who were serving with the U.S. forces in the Southwest Pacific. Most of those buried here lost their lives in the epic defense of the Philippines and East Indies in 1941 and 1942, or in the long but victorious return of American forces to the vast island chain. Additionally, the names of 32,520 Americans and 3,762 Philippine nationals whose remains were never recovered or not identified are inscribed on the walls of the missing. So that's a total of 448, 49, almost 50,000 Americans and 4,000 Filipinos are represented here. Some of them aren't buried here because they did never find their bodies. They just are represented. Bronze rosette marks the names of those who were subsequently found. 1,660 headstones mark the graves of the 3,744 unknowns. The construction and care of this 152-acre cemetery memorial are the responsibility of the American Battle Monuments Commission, an agency. My uncle was having a couple different people. One actually died in Battle of Britain over, the channel, the B-17. But I have a cousin or uncle rather that was in a submarine in the South Pacific. So I'm here because I'm just not a historian, but I'm very intrigued by the whole process. It's big.
Well, if you, like I said, they're buried here, you tell them if you want. So it's like I've been coming since 2013. Like I get one of these every year. You have a relative here, they'll give you all the information. It's like a closely like my granddad. Every year I feel like for his records, once I do it for years, I can't do it. My grandmother couldn't. She never got married.
Cemetery of all American cemeteries overseas? Wow. And there's 50,000 people that are there accounting for here.
They find everybody that's on the circle yet?
I haven't gotten there yet. We just came here. We went to the state. There's not somebody priced that 10,000. So 50,000 Americans, 18,000 dead bodies buried here, and the remainder of the grave markers and the tomb signs are for the unknowns that they couldn't find the body in the Pacific Theater. But this is a representation of 50,000 American souls in the Pacific during World War II alone. So this is a huge cemetery. This is one of the largest, if not the largest, overseas cemetery, definitely in the Pacific, in Manila. So thank you to the Filipino people for that. Okay. Here's some maps about, this is the story, keep that.
Yeah, I will keep it. want to sign this too?
Huge cemetery.
You are also first time?
This is the home of all the deceased American souls in all of Asia. This is the only place that has that.
Yeah.
It's not in China, right?
Right.
Right? It's not in Japan, right? It's the Philippines, right? Here we go.
There you go. There you go.
50,000 people, 50,000 Americans. It's a huge number. Here we are, the American cemetery in the Philippines. There are Filipino soldiers that are buried here in the American cemetery that serve with the American forces. Here you go. Proud remembrance of the achievements of their sons and humble tribute to their sacrifices. This memorial has been erected by the United States of America in 1941-1945. There's the eagle. The first thing I noticed is the grass is beautiful here at the American cemetery.
Did you see that difference?
Yeah.
Did you see that difference?
This is a beautiful place.
Beautiful.
Well, it's, a lot of sacrifice went into being here. Essentially into the enemy's industry. Relentless assaults against this combat merchant ship was to continue from the sea and from the air with ever increasing attrition throughout the war.
This is all names. What is that?
I think it's on this one. This is off camera. Turn the camera off a second. They could be relatives, like Langfier, but that's not it. But they'd have to be from New York too. I don't think Langhorst is one of them, but I'm saying it's from New York, so it works that way because the relatives change their name, and there's names that are close. There's a drought, right?
Yeah.
Not for the American cemetery, baby. We got water.
We got water.
Beautiful green.
Yeah. This is a different American cemetery.
The American cemetery has Filipinos buried here. Lots of them. Look, there's Filipinos up there. They're everywhere here.
Can we go drive, honey? Beautiful.
I came here because I knew there was a lot of Americans here. English Channel, you know, is where I know. It's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. I received some historical information on the monument here and the site of the American and Filipino cemetery, because there are Filipinos here, and the Filipino was an American at the time of World War II, of which this memorial is created for. 70,000 Americans are buried, interned, or represented here, lost at sea, bodies never found, etc. in the Pacific. 70,000 people represented in this. This is the largest memorial outside of the United States. This is essentially Arlington. The rest of the world is right here in Manila. This is hallowed ground.
No.
It is.
Wow.
I'm very moved. Very moved.
What?
I'm very moved. I mean, this is it's emotional. It's very moving. It's very beautiful, but very moving. Look at the beauty of that. This is the cleanest place next to Rockwell that I've seen in Manila. Right?
American cemetery in Vietnam because they hate American hide.
It's the French problem. The English people do a pretty good job. They were worried about GC. And tell them what it is. That's beautiful. I don't know what happened to President Ramos now.
Sick man. Oh. And his daughter, the mentality of his daughter is 5 years old. He is very
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's always a turbulent history, but it's, you know.
With Marcos left the Philippines,
Yeah.
down, very down. That's why President Duterte now is trying to
No, I think Duterte's doing a good job.
good job, yeah. Because the yellow Democrat Party for the war. Corruption. Number one is corruption. The Vietnam overtake the Philippines economy.
Wow, that's bad.
But still, the Vietnamese people are still communists.